welcome back to my channel. So today it's gonna be different than any other one of these days for Vlogmas we did. So today we're gonna be doing a little chit chat, a little people talk one-to-one, but mostly it's gonna be really my opinion on things. We're basically gonna be getting into 22 things I've learned in 2022. Since the year's almost over, we could sum everything up because each year is just different. Like, you learn different things, you grow and you elevate and you evolve each year. I feel like, well, you should be evolving each year. If you're in the same place that you was last year, something needs to change. And you know, a good way to reflect on where you were from last year, you can do journaling, you can do like video journaling. I've been journaling, y'all, for about a year and 6 months, and let me tell you, the first page in my book, you guys, the first couple months from last year is crazy. The beginning of where I was and this year is crazy. Like, if anybody read this journal, y'all be like, girl, what the fuck was you going through? I think journaling your growth is such a great idea, though. It's really a great idea to reflect on where you used to be at. But today we're gonna get into some things I've learned in 2022, and probably some of you guys have been through it or are going through it and needed to hear this. You know, even I still be needing to hear some of these things sometimes. So we're just gonna get into the video, what I've learned. Y'all wanna know what I learned? So we're gonna tell y'all what I learned and what I've been through. So let's drink to that. Cheers to 2022 almost being over, though, because what a year it's been. So okay, so number one, you guys, is always God first. Always. Like, without him, where can you go? Where are you gonna be? Make sure you're praying every night, every day. It eases your mind. It gives you this sense of calmness, you know, knowing that you got God in your life. So that's number 2023. Make sure y'all putting God first. Make sure y'all putting me in your life more. You really can't do it without him. So that was just number one. Number two, stop being so forgiving. Like, we tend to forgive people for the craziest shit they do to us, y'all. And that's just like disrespecting yourself at this point, because once you forgive somebody, that's showing them, not all the time is this the case, but that's showing them, oh, I've done this, I could do this again, and they're gonna forgive me again. So stop forgiving people for the craziest shit, y'all. Be aware of bad vibes. Like, when you get that, when your intuition is telling you something, or when you just continue feeling like the vibes is off, but you cannot pinpoint it, like what it is that's so off, it's something off. Like, even though you can't pinpoint it or know exactly, and this could be friendships, relationships, anything, like when you can't pinpoint it but you feel it, like, don't ignore that feeling. It's something that's off. Oh, it's just always like bad vibes. Just be aware of that. We don't want no bad vibes going into 2023. Like, that's for anything. Positive vibes only, okay? Hold people accountable for what they do. Hold people accountable, y'all. 5 is everything is temporary. Like, everything. And this is just not for any type of relationships. This is with situationships as well. Like, a situation that you can be in right now, it's temporary. Those feelings you're feeling, like, say you're depressed, you're sad, like, everything is temporary. You go through stuff for seasons and you go through things for reasons, and the outcome of all of that is for lessons. Like, it makes you stronger, like, than you were before. Like, those situations you go through, like, you could be down bad right now, but just know it could be months from now or a year from now, that's temporary. Like, you're not always going to be in that same spot that you're in. Like, everything is temporary. That can go for friendships. Not everybody's temporary, you guys, actually. So this is just for in general. Like, whatever you're going through is temporary. You will get over it. You will get through it, and you'll grow through it as well. Number 6, you guys, that I've learned is learn to be alone. Like, it's okay to be alone, and not just in relationships, friendships as well. Like, I used to have very bad, like, I think attachment issues. Like, I would want to be around my friends. I would want to be with my partner. A year and some change now that I learned to just like be by myself. Like, when I used to go out, I couldn't go out without my friends, or I would always like, even like the stores, I'd be like, what you doing? Like, come with me, drive with me to the stores and stuff like that. But now that like I'm getting older and I went through life this year and like last year kind of, it's like, be alone. Like, it's okay to be alone. You could go do stuff alone. Doing things alone is just better sometimes because there's no drama, no like none of that. So just be okay with being alone. Number 7 is, if you feel it, then you feel it. Like, stop putting your feelings last to please other people, because if you felt that shit, you felt that shit. Like, we tend to, people will try to like dumb down your feelings or how you felt on a situation because they feel like it's not that serious. But if you feel like it's that serious, it's that serious. Like, and stand on what you're saying and stand on how you feel, because at the end of the day, if it was that serious for you and you told them it was that serious for you, stand on that. Like, no matter how anybody else feels about it, because nobody's in your shoes. Nobody. Literally stand on how you feel and set them boundaries now, because I felt like that. And if you're not gonna anything or change the way you moved about the situation on how you made me feel, then it's just no reason for y'all like to communicate no more, no reason for y'all to speak, because you're not gonna tell me my feelings aren't valid on how I felt on this situation. So feel how you feel and stand on it, y'all. Number 8, stop doubling back on anything. Like, some people are irreplaceable, but other people, like, it's just like 2% of people that's irreplaceable, y'all. And I won't lie, but most of the time people are replaceable. Like, stop doubling back on relationships, on friendships, on family ships, because family ships, they can go too. So just stop doubling back. Once they cross that line and they disrespected you, let it go, because once they disrespected you one time, this is my logic, you know, everybody's human, everybody fucks up. So, you know, nobody's perfect. So things are gonna happen. So if you've been in a situation one time, cool, you know, you did that one little fuck up. This goes for anybody. But they turn around and do it again. It's like, okay, let it go. Don't double back on that, because when they show you 2 times that, like, it's just no. And when doubling back, after you double back, after a few weeks or a few months or years, it's like you can be somewhere totally different than the people you done let go or let go of. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you could have been an elevated, bossed up, and you could have been just like somewhere totally different in life and your mindset or anything. And people, when you double back, you realize people just be where you left them at, or just like not on your level anymore. And that's, when you do that double back, it just like takes you back to where you was. Like, you get what I'm saying? And that's friendships, relationships, and family ships, you guys. So stop the doubling back 2023. Let it go. Like, move. Okay, so number 9, stop putting yourself last just because you don't want to feel like you're the problem. So most of the times I tend to like just like put however I'm feeling on the back burner, because it's like a constant argument with people, or like they're just not seeing where you're coming from. And I tend to just put however I'm feeling on the back burner or last, and be like, okay, you know what, whatever, take my feelings and just let it go. And just that, because I don't want to feel like I'm the issue, or I'm continuously like nagging, or you get what I'm saying, you guys. Like, I don't want to feel like it's me. But fuck that. 2023, that goes into my other one, stand on how you feel. Like, let people know how you feel and stand on it. If they don't respect it, let them go. Number 10 is cut ties with negativity. Like, no matter how bad you want it, or no matter how bad, no matter the history, you guys, like, cut ties with negativity. Everybody in your life, you outgrow people, you guys. And sometimes people could be negative. You don't want to hang around the negativity anymore. You don't want to sit around and like do the things that they're doing anymore. You don't want to sit around and like, you just don't want to do the things they're doing, or it's just constant nagging, or it's constant. When you elevate, you guys, you just be in a whole different space, And you know, like the negativity, the talking about things you don't want to talk about, the things that are just not motivating you to be a better person. That's what I've learned, to cut ties with all negativity, no matter how long the history was, or no matter how bad. You'd be like, dang, I wanted you to come with me to where I'm going, but some people, everybody can't go with you. You get what I'm saying? I love you guys. Always choose peace. Whatever you do in life, choose peace. Don't dwell on anything. Don't let people get you depressed. Don't let people make you sad. Choose peace. Don't go back and forth. Choose peace, you guys. Every time, like, it'll save you in the end. If people wanted to, y'all, they would. And that goes for anybody, that goes for anything, even specifically a relationship, you guys. If they wanted to, they would. If the I love yous, or the I want to be with you, you know, or I want to make this work, but there's no like actions behind what they're telling you, and it's been months and years, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just no action behind what they're telling you, and it's like, you keep telling me this, but it's no like, what are you showing me? Nothing but bullshit, you get what I'm saying? So if they wanted to, they really, really would. Like, say for instance, there's no affection. Like, how are you showing me that you want me? How are you showing me that you love me? Therefore, never go off a man's word. Always go off their actions or what they're showing you. Like, it gotta be, what you're saying gotta be backed up. Like, seriously. And for relationships, like friendships, if they wanted to, they would too. Like, say for instance, you run a business, you're a content creator or anything, like for me for instance, and nobody shares your stuff, nobody comments, nobody like, you know, promote you. If they wanted to, they would. Like, know that for 2023, like, we're going off actions, we're not going off word of mouth. Like, what are you showing me? What you gonna show me? Yeah, loyalty has expiration dates. Like, know that. Like, I used to tend to stay loyal to people longer than I should have, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, say I would stop talking, like in a relationship, for instance, say I would be in a relationship, like, and we would stop talking, like, I would still hold that loyalty to them, and it would be like, oh, I can't, even though we're not dating, or I'm not talking to them right now, like, I cannot go do this, I can't go do that, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and speak to that, but they could be out here doing whatever they're doing with whoever they are doing it with, and trust me, they are. People will stab you in your back multiple times, y'all. Be aware of that. They will talk to your worst enemy. They're not being loyal to you behind your back, y'all. So loyalty has expiration dates. Even with friendships, loyalty has expiration dates. You outgrow people. Like, and I'm not saying to go talk about people behind, like, tell their business or blur out their business, because no, real bitches don't do that. We gonna take your secrets to the grave with us, but I'm saying, know that loyalty has expiration dates. Like, do whatever the fuck you want, because 10 times out of 10 they're doing whatever the fuck they want. So it is okay to outgrow people. Know when you're outgrowing people and y'all are just in two different lanes now, because that feeling you get, like, why am I not, like, the people you around is a reflection of you. Like, you are a reflection of who you hang around. Like, as I get older, I realize that so much more. Like, I used to be like, birds of a feather don't flock together, but yes, they do. You guys, is what I've learned is separation. Like, this is my opinion. Like, separate yourself. Like, even if you gotta separate yourself to grow in life, even if your friends think you're acting funny or moving funny, when really you just separating yourself to get your shit together, or get your mind back on track to, like, be a better person, or like, upgrade your whole life. Like, separation sometimes is needed from other people. I learned to be separated. It was a big one I've done this year. Actually, I separated myself for so long, like, just because, like, I was just separated because I just wasn't there all the way there. Like, I just wasn't, life was just kicking my ass, y'all, and I had to separate myself to understand myself a little better, to go through what I was going through. Like, my misery did not like any company, and people wouldn't understand that sometimes. They would just think I'm moving funny, or I didn't want to be around, or just like, yeah, and it wasn't that. Like, I had to be separated. Like, I needed that separation, you get what I'm saying, to be the better person that I am today. 16, you guys, mental health. That goes into my last one, like with the separation. Mental health is so important. Like, be aware of what you're going through. Like, and even if you're watching this, like, be aware of your friends' depression and stuff. Like, mental health is so serious, and I don't think we understand how serious it can get. Like, this year my mental health was tested so much. Like, it's been days that I can do videos after this, I'm cutting it off, or sometimes you even see me on here, I talk about it. Like, that's how transparent I am with my channel. But I'll be on here talking about it sometimes, like if I'm having a bad day or not. But mental health is crazy. Like, I could cut off this camera, go be depressed as hell after that, laying in my bed sad, you guys. Like, mental health is real. Check on your people, make sure you're loving your people. And just like, this year I felt alone. Like, being alone is one thing, but feeling alone, like feeling real lonely all the time, like nobody was just there. Like, my mental health was tested a lot this year, y'all, seriously. And then, like, some days are good, then you still got your bad days, but you know, I'm getting through it and growing through it. When life humbles you, keep going. Like, never stay down for too long. Like, life humbled the fuck out of me, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, not even just with life overall, like friendships, relationships, definitely some friendships, relationships and friendships, you guys. My mental health with that was tested a lot. Like, life really humbled the fuck out of me. Like, when I tell y'all it humbled me, like, people you think that's gonna be here forever, like people you could think y'all like this, like, will stab you in the back. They'll like switch up on you so quick, you guys. Like, I'm not even gonna really get into that, but that shit humbled the fuck out of me. But you never stay down for too long. Never let nobody see you down for too long, because they'll take that and be like, yeah, I got you where you at now. Like, yeah, I feel like that has a type of power over you when you're just down. Like, I used to delete my social medias. I used to be so, I felt like I was just defeated and down. Like, I used to go missing, like ghost everybody, like shit like that, you guys. Like, that shit humbled the fuck out of me. And it'd be like, you really yes, it's life. We all go through what we go through, and that's why when we go through it, you grow through it and you become a better person. Like, that goes into, stop doubling back on friendships or relationships, because you remember where you once was, y'all. Like, when I tell you that shit humbled the fuck out of me, it humbled the fuck out of me. But you know, you cannot stay down for too long, because why would you stay down? Like, why would you let someone let you stay down? Don't let that go over your heads. Give out the same energy you receive. Like, stop being so nice to people. Stop being so genuine to people that don't deserve it. Like, some people do not deserve the energy you bring. Some people don't deserve to even fucking know you. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't deserve to have you in your life. Like, the type of person I am, I know I'm one of one, y'all. Like, I know what I bring to the table. I know what type of person I am. I know the love I give out. Like, I know my loyalty. And you know, like, I'm not meant for everybody. Like, I'm meant for the top of the top. And I'm confident in my shit, y'all. Like, and it takes a lot to be confident in your stuff, but I know how I am and who I am. Like, I genuinely know who I am inside and out. I know what I give. And when people cannot give me the same, because I run into a lot of these in my life, like, people cannot reciprocate that energy. People do not match my loyalty. People cannot give the love that I give, and that's okay. And that goes for everybody. So just give off the same energy that you receive. That's a big one. Like, learn your group, learn the people you deserve to be around. Love on your people, y'all. Like, we're here for a good time, not a long time, and we're not gonna be here forever. Make sure you're loving on your people. as much as you can. Like, life is short and you never know, so love on your people. Don't care who talks down on you. Don't care what people have to say. Don't even care about the negativity. Like, stand on business if that's what you're about. And that's about it. Like, for me, like, even with YouTube, I gotta record in public or I gotta post every day and promote myself. Like, I don't care what nobody says. I don't care who doesn't like it. I don't care who don't want to see it. I don't care who be like, this girl be on YouTube, record it. Yes, like, I do that. I do eyelashes. Like, I don't care what anybody has to say about me. Like, I used to be in public real scared and shy to even pull out my camera and record. I don't give a fuck now, y'all. I don't care what nobody has to say about me. Like, because the good always outweighs the bad. And when people be talking about you, y'all, like, what the fuck y'all got going on in your life? Exactly. So just stand on what you stand on, believe in what you believe in, stand on your business, and don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. Know the difference between genuine and fake. Like, some people will come around you just to feed off your energy or just to take your personality or just to, like, you know, they want to be around because you got motion or you do what you do. Like, learn those type of people from the people who genuinely fuck with you for you, who genuinely wants to be around you just like for you. Thing with men, when they see a female got motion, like, they'll try to fuck with you just because like they know what you do. Like, don't get caught up in that, y'all. Like, know the difference, okay? And last but not least, be that bitch, be that nigga always. Like, and that's on that, because who's gonna tell you what? Who's telling you what? And that's just what I go by. Just be confident in your shit, y'all. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was some of my opinions, some of the things I went through in 2022, a reflection of my year and how I grew, and I'm still growing and still evolving. And I just wanted to tell you guys, give you guys a little chit chat, a little one-on-one talk with y'all, you know. And that was pretty much it for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This will be Vlogmas Day 18, I believe. And don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next video.